So what the Navy destroyers in the Red Sea are facing is pretty unprecedented in modern Navy history. Some retired Navy officers I spoke with said the closest precedent might be fire support missions that the Navy conducted during the Vietnam War. And we have seen the Navy in the Red Sea and in the region in the past dealing with harassing attacks by Houthi rebels or other Iranian allied elements. But most retired and active duty officers I've been speaking with indicate that these are pretty uncharted waters, so to speak, in the Red Sea. When it comes to what destroyers like the Carney, the Gravely, the Mason, the Laboon are doing in terms of intercepting Houthi weapons, Navy leaders tell us they feel pretty good about their existing munitions stockpiles. There has been some discussion about using the relatively expensive SM-2 missile to shoot down relatively inexpensive Iranian-made attack drones being fired by the Houthis. But for now, at least, some admirals we've spoken to indicate that they feel good about their stockpiles. In addition, the head of Naval Surface Forces, Vice Admiral Brendan McLean, recently bemoaned the lack of shipboard lasers on Navy destroyers. He seemed to indicate that this would be a really good weapon system to have in the Red Sea at this moment as these engagements continue.
One of the things that I think we really need to get after quicker is we need to accelerate the development of, directed energy weapons, whether it's a laser, whether it's a microwave. When I was in Bahrain as Gastron 50, 10 years ago, the afloat staging base, Ponce, had a laser on it. And we're 10 years down the road and we still don't have something that we can field. I mean, I find that frustrating. And I really want to put a lot of effort into to accelerating that, because that gives you so much when it comes to magazine capacity and speed and distance.
In terms of lessons learned, Vice Admiral McLean and other Navy leaders say that in real time, the surface fleet's weapons tactics instructors are parsing data from the ships. They're learning lessons about how to tune their radars for these engagements in that kind of narrow, shallow bathtub that is the Red Sea.
We have our warfare tactics instructors involved in analyzing the data that we're getting from the tapes on Carney and the other ships, and we're looking very closely at the profiles and what we have to do when it comes to radar tuning, and what we have to do when it comes to setting up our weapon systems on the ship to make sure that we have maximum defensive capability at all times.